Yeah, yeah. Play the music.
Got it, bro.
Play the music.
Let's go.
I told her pressure must heights. She told me women love Skype. I said IG or FB. All you did is pipe. See, your vision is in sight. So let me lead you to the light. That's when a man walks through the door. Me and Nina was like, yeah, I probably bought some new cats. Fans on the door. Then got Gucci and Louis. I'm about to get some new ass. She told me about a blue tag. This acting like a new brand. She told me that she too bad. She told me that I'm too shy. Probably on a cool, but she probably do some new shit. I'm twirling on that tour until she started to a new funky flavor blue grip. I told her about the loose bitch. Now I'm gonna be at the finish line. Bagging new kids. She said you TVC. I said yeah, and I'm LP. Oh, you like T-Billions? I said yeah, mom, yes, shit. Oh, you triple OG. I said with cash and a degree. She said well, girls wanna have fun. I said meet me in VIP. Introduce me with that deuce. I'm heading for a cool back. Jamaica, Newport. I'm counting out a loose end. Your niggas call it Gucci. My niggas call it Boots. That when she swallowed that egg. That cool dad. That Philly flame. Body gang. Gang, gang, bang, 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 bang. And coffee with flames. We gunners with names, nigga. Think you like James, nigga. We ain't the same, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Latif Billions.
Billionear Radio.
Hey. That track is hot.
Thank you.
It's hot.
So what's up, big arm?
Hey, listen, you know, kill it.
Oh, I got you.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in to Billionaires Radio, because the billions is near. It's the show that make you mad, make you laugh. That's what we do. The infamous Troll Brothers. I'm your host, Big Arm. Over here, the co-host, starring Latif Billions. He don't like to be called co-host, but you know,
Spending too much money. Spending too much money.
He's a star. Hey, listen, we got a special announcement today. A special announcement. Yeah, today we got a sponsor. This show is sponsored by somebody very important. Very important. Like, people ask, hey, how you move in the industry? How do you do what you do in the industry? Well, this sponsor is one of the sponsors that helps me move how I move. It's an outfit for you. That's the name of the company. Also the name of the brand. They actually build brands. And it's actually, you know, the owner is a guy named Michael Keenan.
They build brands?
They do everything.
Okay.
Entertainment, sports, fashion, everything.
Mm.
They do it all. And, you know, Michael Keenan, just a little bit of history of him.
Right.
This guy, you know, he was actually the senior marketing at Macy's for over 30 years. You know what I mean? The senior marketing. Let's not make a mistake. Not the junior, he's the one that ran it. I mean, this is the guy. It wouldn't have been Nike or Macy's if it wasn't for him. He brought Nike to Macy's. Major.
I used to work for Nordstrom, so I know I was in men's shoes.
Yes.
So I know all about that.
Yes. That ain't
reps
and
all that. Yeah.
And On top of that, just to his own, he's too humble. He's not gonna ever talk about himself.
Right.
But if you watch TV right now,
Right.
17 shows of his.
Whew.
From NCIS, he dresses all the wardrobe. NCIS,
Right.
you name it. Magnum PI. Listen, he told me not to write nothing down. I don't forget nothing. I never said this. I'm gonna write something down. I won't forget nothing because I really appreciate him.
Okay,
You know,
I
I
understand.
really
I understand.
So check this out. So brands we got. Okay, so we got we got Hurley, Steve Madden. Like Steve Madden.
Oh, Steve Madden,
He's
Nordstrom,
responsible for that. Yeah,
Neiman
definitely.
Marcus, all
Right.
day.
Ralph Lauren,
All day.
Tommy Hilfiger.
All day.
I mean, check this out. You know, because I got some of these shows, PI, Mega PI, SWAT, This Is Us,
I love SWAT.
Chicago. Like, it's so much.
I watched that too.
It's so much. But here's the kicker. He's the one that put the whole Sean John line on the map. When everybody was going to Vegas, yeah. When everybody was going to Vegas and with the magic show,
Right.
him and his marketing team, they the one that did all that. So that the clothes, he's going behind all that. So this is a very special, important person. Appreciate you.
So that means they behind us too.
They behind. You pay attention. You pay attention. We're moving. And I'm glad you said that because for y'all, I told y'all last year. I said my clothing line is dropping.
Right.
We're looking like sometime, July 25th is going to be dropping. All stores. You're going to be able to grab all stores.
Right.
They're building my clothing. They're behind it. They help me put it together.
Well, you in good hands.
Off the chain.
Definitely in good hands.
So we definitely moving. So man, big up to Michael, man. We love you, appreciate you. Michael Keenan, reach out to him, Michael at anoutfitforyou.com to catch him.
Okay.
You can Google the website and outfitforyou.com.
Okay.
These guys do amazing things.
Okay.
Entertainment, fashion, sports, you name it.
Okay.
They help build the brand, the family brand. So, so enough of the sponsors.
Okay.
We gotta talk about them Sixers. Even though I knew they were gonna lose, I hate that they lost.
Right.
But before I get into that,
Right.
I gotta hear your input.
Doug. Ben Simmons gotta go, bro. Ben Simmons has to go. I was downtown. Ain't gonna name the bar I was in.
Right, because they didn't cut the check.
But hey, and I mean it was packed. The vibe was nice.
Right.
You know what I mean? Down there, Billionnear Radio shirt on, all that, everything vibing. Ben Simmons backs the ball down, spins on it, and only thing between him and the basket is air. And he decides to pass it like it was a hot potato.
Yeah, because I seen that.
All he had to do was dunk it, lay it up, anything. His mindset is he doesn't want to shoot.
But he didn't want to get fouled and go to the line.
He can't shoot.
Yeah, he can't shoot.
What player in the history of basketball go all season? How many games is it? 80?
It's a lot.
Without shooting the basketball.
Like 72 or something. 80, right.
Right? And look, I was ready to go fire everybody. I wanted to go down Wells Fargo and just fire everybody. But Ben Simmons would have to give me a 1, bro. He would have to give me a 1. What, he's 6'10"? He would have to give me a 1, bro. I'm sorry, man. His bodyguards, they probably would have pummeled me, stomped me in the ground. I know you would have been there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We would have took an L, but he would have had to give me a 1. He would have had to give me a 1. I don't know. It all depends on who we bring with us.
You wouldn't take an L.
I was so mad I was going there by myself.
I don't take it.
I would have took L, bro.
You won't take an L. How you think?
10 against 1?
10 against 1.
All his bodyguards, he got professional bodyguards, man. That's what they do. What about if I run into the towers? I know them boys. Hold on, one more. And you know what else angered me? Watching Mikal Bridges. Shoot threes. Wingman. Take you off the dribble and just go to the rack. Rocker! You know what Ben Simmons does? Take you to the rack and want you to put a bottle in his mouth. When Ben Simmons go to the rack, just say boo. And I don't mean boo like boo. I mean like boo-boo. Hey, boo. That's him. That's him. Listen, bro, he got to go, man.
All right, well, I was actually away during my Father's Day, so we forgot. Shout out to Father's Day to all the fathers. You know,
Happy Pappy.
Yeah, happy Father's Day to you again.
Oh,
You know,
happy, yeah.
appreciate you in my life.
We could I exchange?
You know, I mean, definitely.
Could I exchange?
So, happy Father's Day for all those. I always joke and say Father's Day is nothing but another Mother's Day.
Right.
Because all we do is do whatever the mothers want us to do. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You know,
Father's Day ain't nothing like Mother's Day.
no, but it's another Mother's Day. In other words, of course, we joke when we say, well, Father's Day is when,
Right.
you know, we take her out to eat. And
Right.
then Father, you know, Mother's Day, she going to eat. Father's Day, we on the grill or something.
Right,
It's a different type of
yeah.
situation.
They still get
You
their
know,
way.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, they still get their way.
They coordinate our day anyway.
Right,
A
exactly.
lot of times the kids are involved. So,
Exactly.
you know, it's not like you get your feet up in the air and the breast. It's like,
Exactly.
this is what we're going to do for Father's Day. And all the kids involved. You know, so we had to get that out real quick. Now, back on to the Sixers.
Mhm.
I don't think Ben Simmons needs to go because I feel like.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's my guy too. You got to share him.
Man, he like a girl that keep cheating on you and you keep falling for it, right?
So all
It's like falling for fried ice cream. And I know fried ice cream exists,
yeah,
but that don't mean you gotta go for it.
believe it or not, I think we lost this series because we lost a key person in our starting lineup, and that was Green. And Green is a veteran defender, and we had to put other rookie defenders in because he wasn't there, and they the ones that hurt us. The bench killed us on defense. The bench has no. I don't know who these guys are. They need help with defense, but we had to stick them in. Green is clutch. I don't know what he's clutch. You know, he did his thing with the Spurs, was it? He had a record or something like that. You know what I mean?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I'm not done. Yeah, Green is clutch. Green is clutch. You can say.
I ain't saying Green ain't clutch. I'm saying, are you serious about this comment that you made?
Yes, because he would have added what 9 points to the 9 points to what we missed. Remember, Ben's still in the lineup when Green's still there. You see what I'm saying? So that's an extra wingman to kick it to, and he also a lockdown defender. And listen, Ben Simmons was one person away from Defensive Player of the Year. So if Rudy Gobert didn't get it, it was going to Ben. And he's part of the top 3, you know what I mean, all time.
Stop saying his name, man. Clippers ended the series without Kawhi Leonard. Is Green Kawhi Leonard?
No, but he's
They played a game. They playing games without Kawhi, and they still lethal.
We're not the Clippers. You can't. That don't even make sense. We're not the Clippers.
All right, let me try to break it down to you in a better
We're not the
perspective.
Clippers. They got Paul George.
All right, let me break it down to you like this. These teams got top guns. I mean, they just it's guns everywhere. It's like going to war, and these dudes got shooters everywhere. You go to take a piss, shot. Go take a shit, shot.
Here's awesome something important.
He can't shoot, man.
All right, so he can't shoot, right? We know he can't shoot. He always get triple doubles all season. It's amazing.
If
Right?
we was in war, he'd be handing out the water and cleaning the guns.
Okay.
Okay, he got a job. Okay.
But why don't somebody talk about Doc? Because Doc got out coached 3 games.
Yes, he did.
So nobody wants to say nothing about Doc. Doc, we love him, we glad he's there, but he got out coached. We got to hand it to the coach of Atlanta. I don't know, the brother is great. That coach is underrated right now.
The
And now
Sixers had no reason losing to that team.
Listen,
It wasn't Doc.
if you,
He had a little bit to do with it, but he only could
okay,
implement the plan. And like I said, if you ain't going out there with gunners, man, listen, Ben Simmons got to go, bro. That's it.
he's not going nowhere.
You got to get rid of him.
He's not going nowhere because we're not going to get good value for him because his
Listen,
value dropped.
him and Embiid is not even a perfect match. Embiid opens up everything for everybody, but Simmons opens up nothing for nobody. If Simmons go down, throw the ball into the paint to Embiid, you know what the other defender going to do? That's defending Ben. Going to run and defend Embiid. You know why? Because he knows Simmons not going to shoot.
But Simmons drive the lane.
When?
He drive the lane. He was back.
Dog, I said he backed the ball down, spun on him, and all he had to do was dunk the ball. It wasn't nobody but him in the basket. He had a relationship. It was a relationship. It was him in the basket, and he chose to give it to you.
Hey, listen, you're so emotional. This is funny, man. Like you really.
No, bro. Think about it. I'm done, man. Think about a girl cheating on you for 6 years straight, giving you the same story. I'm going to change. I'm going to get better. And she continues to do the same dumbness, man.
So let me ask you a question. Is Sixers, is Atlanta a better team or Sixers got out-coached?
It ain't that they got our coach, man. It's just that when you got a max player, I'm talking about a max player that's having a bad game, at least give you 18. And some boards.
I'm answering for you.
Ben shoots the. Hold up. Listen, hold up. This might help you out. They had it. Listen, they played a 7-game series, correct?
And we could have closed out.
Did they not?
They lost a 24-point lead.
Did they not play a 7-game series?
Why everybody saying about Seth? Seth shouldn't be starting. Seth not as good as brother.
I'm changing the subject.
No, it's still Sixers.
No, I'm saying, was they in a 7-game
You
series?
can't put it all on Ben.
You're not even asking my. All right, yes, they was in a 7-game series. Ben took less shots than the series.
Who cares?
I do.
And that's you. That's it. You care, but nobody else cares. Nobody's like, hey, we care about like.
Because the team not going on. We home. We home. They laughing at us. The whole NBA laughing at us. Go to NBA Network. Go to ESPN. Go to Sports Center. They laughing at us.
They laughed at us every year.
I can't wait for football to get here, bro.
Can't wait for football.
And Ben better not come back in Wells Fargo, man.
Before
Hey, Ben Simmons, if I see you at Wells Fargo, bro, next season, you're going to give me a 1, bro. You're giving me a 1, bro.
Hey, Ben Simmons, if I see you like I always see you here and there, I'm going to give you a high five.
You're giving me a 1, bro.
Keep it moving. But before we close out the Sixers,
Soft,
I wanted to say that Seth Curry shouldn't be a starter. He should be coming off the bench.
He's a specialist. He's a
No, he's
3-point
not.
specialist.
Because he's the one that always is not a clutch, and he gets tight. His butthole gets tight every time. 4 minutes to the fourth
What
quarter.
series was you watching?
The one he missed the 3-point.
Dog, he was giving them 30 a game.
Okay, but
He was giving them 28, 30 a game.
That's the first, second, and third quarter.
Hey,
What happened
listen.
where is he in the fourth?
People miss shots.
But you can't miss it. That's
As long as you making them, I don't care if you miss them.
all right.
If it's an open look and you miss, you just miss. But he listen, he was banging 6. He was averaging 6 3-pointers a game.
But
Who
you know
does
what?
that?
Here's the asterisk, though. In fourth quarter, he's not clutch. He dropped it. In fourth quarter, he's the
He ain't supposed to be clutch. You know who's supposed to be clutch? Durant. Durant's supposed to be clutch.
Durant's not on our team. But anyway, when you watch that, I was watching the game, and I said, okay, so we down by 1. And Seth Curry gets the ball. And it's 4 minutes in the fourth. And he break. Okay, we lost this game. He's breaking down. He's breaking. And he does it every game in the fourth quarter this series. Now, during the season, he's great. But maybe he can get better. But it's not all on Ben. Everybody. All those dudes, the bench stinks. The bench lost.
Nah, man, that team,
we lost
they got
a 4-point lead.
they got some all right players, man. Don't treat them like that. They got some champions on that team. They got cats that won chips that know how to do it, man.
Who won the chip?
That team lost because of Ben Simmons.
Who won the chip?
Green got 3. Howard got 1.
Wait a minute. Time out. Pause. Hold on. I just said Green we lost because Green.
No.
Green is hurt. He's not playing.
Next player got to come up.
That's my whole point. There's no next player. Green getting his little calf strain hurt us.
The young boy Maxey, I don't know, man. Maxey, I take Maxey over Ben Simmons all day long,
Maxey
bro.
stinks too in the fourth quarter.
Man,
Maxey stinks.
oh man,
Side Bully stinks in the fourth quarter. Only in the fourth. When it comes to the clutch, fourth quarter, Maxey, Side Bully, another guy.
You know who else stinks? You know who else stinks in the fourth quarter?
Who?
Your top 3, your max players. All
right.
3 of your max players stink in the fourth quarter. And that 4-minute span, that defense got them to turn the ball over 5 times and didn't score a basket.
How much money you lose in the game?
I ain't lose nothing. I ain't that dumb. But I know. Look what Brooklyn did. Brooklyn didn't even let Durant out the game.
That's my point. Why does Doc put these guys in the bench in the game? That's my whole point. Why does he rotate them in all the time? That's my point.
Because it's a team sport and you need
Our
them.
bench defense stinks, and we don't need them right now. You can keep them in the game. See, that's the problem. The championship teams keep their key guys and keep them playing.
Man, we gotta go get some wingers, man. We gotta go get some athletic wingers, and we gotta get some dogs.
I can't do no more Sixers.
We need dogs. Ben Simmons gotta go, and no more Sixers.
I can't do no more Sixers.
All right, I'm with that.
But I'm about to make you hate me
Why?
because we just celebrated. Was it Juneteenth?
Yeah.
They made it a national or federal holiday.
So
Why are you saying so?
we ain't asked for that.
All right, well, go ahead. Before I get going, you get going. What you got to say about that?
What about the anti-lynch law?
Please stop saying
We've
that.
been asking for that. What about the crime bill against people of color
All right, before we
that they want to give to the Asians? I understand 19. I understand.
No,
The
listen.
end of slavery, I understand. But that's not what we asked for.
I'm gonna tell you that when us as a community, people speak on the anti-lynching bill, we speak on the ignorance of legal. And I don't know who idea came to say that to make it sound stupid and laughing at us. I'm gonna touch that in a minute.
All right.
Because first I gotta talk about the name.
All right.
Juneteenth is a dumb name. I don't know who idea was to pick it.
Exactly.
What I don't even know where it comes from. Like they give us anything
Exactly.
we accept it. Juneteenth.
Exactly.
What is a teenth?
Like I said, who asked for
You know
it?
what I'm saying?
Did we ask for that?
You know what I'm saying? What is Juneteenth? Like, why is that? What kind of name is that?
I don't know.
Has a regular-
What is that?
You know what I mean? I get the concept though. I'm with the concept.
Juneteenth. It's not the 4th of July.
But I'm with
It ain't Independence Day.
No, it's dumb. It's like
Juneteenth.
we gotta change the name to make it make sense.
Yes, it ain't making no sense.
Because
to me,
I'm like, how do we accept this? Like, I think us as a community, we gotta get better. We gotta just say, listen, we're not gonna accept anything and say it's okay. That's the problem.
Right. And people trying to say it to you out of nowhere.
It sounds like somebody. It
Juneteenth.
sounds like somebody in Cottonfield. Some Juneteenth, Juneteenth. That was like somebody in Cottonfield. Like we got Juneteenth.
I wouldn't have
I didn't
went to the Cottonfield.
I didn't know what that's where it came from. It came from free from the Cottonfield, right? So it's, exactly. See, now you see what I'm talking about. This sounds crazy. It's the dumbest name ever. I don't know who came up with that name.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, I know it was June 10th. Like what day was it? June 10th, June what?
I don't know, bro.
That's what I said. But
It's the 19th.
that's what I found out.
It was the 19th,
It's the 19th.
and so-called the boy ended slavery with signing something, and it never ended.
Right.
And we talk about reparations and all
Well,
that.
it did end except for Texas was the last state.
We scream reparations all the time, right?
We're never gonna get reparations. I told you that in the first show.
I know, but you know who they gave it to?
Okay.
They gave it to this white slave owners who lost land. That's where our reps went. That's where our reps went. To them. To the people.
I'm gonna talk on that. I'm gonna talk on that. Push the pause button there.
All right, push the
Because
pause.
I gotta do what I promised us to the anti-lynching bill.
Okay.
I gotta educate us as a people.
Right.
And I'm upset about all the lawyers, all the minority lawyers and the lawyers of color who just sit there quiet.
Right.
The anti-lynching bill is the most ignorant thing to say.
Right.
Because they're saying we need an anti-lynching bill. Understand, lynching is murder. Murder is already wrong and illegal. So
Right.
to say anti-lynching bill, that's our ignorance. It doesn't even make sense. You're saying we need a bill that's saying don't murder. We already have a bill that's saying don't murder. It's illegal to murder, period. If you go to court for murder, it's murder. The problem is people think, I don't know who's representing us. It's the internet doing this. People with legal, right, experience are talking. And that's why it's always different when you say you got to talk to your lawyer. Whenever you have a situation, you got to talk to your lawyer. Now, talk to any lawyer, like, they'll tell you, like, the lynching bill sounds crazy. Because,
But why? Why does that sound crazy?
okay, so if I shoot you in the head with a gun, right?
Right.
If I shoot you in the head with a gun, or if I chop your head off with a machete,
Right.
you want to get a don't shoot me in the head bill? You'll get a don't chop my head off bill?
No.
Murder is still murder.
No, but it's not about the murder, man. It's about what it represents. It's about what the lynching represents.
Please tell me what it represents.
What do you mean what it
I
represents?
don't know, tell me. You're on a roll over here.
Listen, it represents everything as a people. History-wise, up to this point that we went through. I'm talking about they would pick you up off a road, right? Let me talk. Pick you up off a road, beat the living brains out of you, or whatever else they want to do to you. Then wrap a rope around your neck, and then it's a symbol. It symbolizes.
All right, so all right,
It's the biggest symbol of racism
okay.
that you could have.
All right, I'll take that. So let me
Why
ask
do
you
you
a
think
question.
people get offensive when they see a loose on somebody's shirt?
Okay, let me finish.
It's a symbol.
Okay, that's cool.
All right, good.
That's a symbol.
All right, good.
So somebody kill you, right?
Right.
You dead.
Right.
Does it matter how they killed you? But you still dead.
But that's silly.
How's it silly?
Because that's not what we're talking about. We're
You're
talking about lynching.
You're talking about
They only can kill you one way, and that's by lynching.
They kill you more than that.
I know, but this is what the bill is for. It's for lynching. It's not for shooting or stabbing or poisoning you. It's for lynching.
So what you're saying is kill me any kind of way but lynch.
Don't kill me at all. But this is bill we fighting. This is basically what we saying.
The anti-lynching bill.
This is what we saying. This is what we saying. Their privilege is so great, right?
Right.
That certain white people don't want to give up lynching.
All right, listen. I hear what you're
And
saying.
they're telling the government that we ain't gonna stop lynching these niggas.
Okay.
This is how they speaking to the government.
Listen. I think you missed my point. And that's understandable. A lot of people miss my point.
Alright.
But I need you to sit and talk to a lawyer and let them explain to you because you're not getting my point. Because you're worried about
I'm getting your point.
Take my point.
I just don't understand your point.
Murder is murder. Murder is wrong, period. I don't care how you kill me. I don't care how you kill a person. And that's the whole point.
Are white people being lynched?
I don't know.
Have you ever heard of a white person being lynched?
I don't know.
That's why we want. That's because it's for us. It's for us.
All right, so let's come all the way back to Juneteenth because you get a little emotional.
No. What about the crime? What about the anti-crime against people of color? What about that? We can't get that. They're ready to give it to the Asians right now. They ain't marched. They ain't been through SHIT in the United States of America. Nowhere near close to what we've been through. And they think they're going to get their bill before we get our bill?
All right, well, like I spoke to you before, man, a lot of y'all don't understand is that we're not backed by a nationality or a flag, okay? The word black is the color. It doesn't represent the people. And until y'all figure that out and mentally get it together, it's going to keep happening the way it's happening.
You keep saying, y'all, you on the same boat. You on the same slave ship, bro. We on the same slave ship.
Listen,
What, you on a cruise boat or something?
what I'm saying is this. Everybody's talking about reparations, but it's not backed by a flag. Every culture you name is backed by a flag. Black is the color. It's not backed by any nationality. And that's the part that people not
We are
understand.
Americans. We're supposed to be backed by the United States flag. That's supposed to be our flag. It's supposed to be every American's flag. How can we say we're not that? You just answered your own point.
You know what? I'm going to stop.
You said we don't have a flag.
I'm going to expose you. I'm going to stop.
You can't expose me, bro. Let me break it down to you like this real quick.
It's good.
You know why I chose billion over a million?
Listen, time out. Give me time out this.
Because if you break a million down into seconds, you only get 13 days. If you break a billion down in seconds, you get 32 years. These people talking about they want an anti-bill and they take their money and put it in their banks. Their money circulate in their neighborhood for 24 hours.
All right, listen. We don't have enough time in the show to hit that. I don't want to expose you about this situation.
All right, good.
Yeah, because it's like what you're talking.
Switch it up. Good. Switch it up. Do your thing.
But about the Juneteenth, did you hear about Chloe Belly, right? The singer. June 18th, she did a little performance, pretty much.
Right.
And it was pretty much supposed to be a celebration of Nina Simone. She did the song. No, it was Juneteenth, but she used Nina Simone's song, "Feeling Good," and she kind of put a spin on it. I mean, she put on like the fitted black cap type suit and had like a sensual dance, and it's supposed to be us celebrating Juneteenth and part of the freedom. And
Who's she doing this for?
us,
What show was she on? I mean,
there's an ABC do a special. They do it every year.
man, he said ABC. That one. Go ahead.
Hallelujah.
I don't bang with ABC. Go ahead.
It's still a network. You
It's
bang
true.
with them or not.
It's true.
But she was on that. And my thing is, I feel like the problem with this stuff is, I think she's too young to represent something of that culture, like the way she did. And I felt like if she was going to do that, they should have had another type of person dance.
How old is she?
22.
Why you? No, she good. She legal.
Yeah, but you're doing a sensual dance.
She's 22.
No. I guess
She's not 16, 15. She's 22. Once she turned 21, that's it. She can do whatever she wants with her life.
All right, let me bring this back.
All right, good.
Celebrating Juneteenth.
Right.
She's on national TV. she's creating a dance and a moment for us to everybody to see.
Was it an African dance?
Not at all. That's my point. Not at all.
Was it a stripper dance?
Pretty much. All she knew was the Pope.
And it was that erotic.
That erotic.
She can bring me in with that. Sign me up.
Sign you up.
Black Power.
See,
Is that the way they want to introduce me into this? That's the way to do it. For me, that's the way to do it. Shake some ass.
you and your ass.
Bro. Hey, she look good.
Anything with sex.
She look good.
All that.
She good. She look good.
But you're missing the whole point.
I see it, bro. I see what you're doing.
No, it's
You saying that it wasn't a good representation. The representation, you felt like her doing that dance and the clothes she had on, it just didn't fit the teeth. But the teeth is new to us. It don't have no history.
what I'm saying is
Mhm.
they chose her for a reason.
Right.
See, there's mockery in the rap in so many ways. So many ways. And that's the point that I think y'all missing.
So you saying they set her up and they set us up by putting her on that stage?
She shouldn't have been on. First of all, why her? Of all the singers,
So Beyonce?
I ain't Beyonce percentage in it. I've been cool with the
There's a lot of young singers out there too.
yeah, but there's a lot of I think
I mean,
in
a
that
lot of
situation-
female. I mean, that's artists. I mean, it's some female artists that's vocalists, and it's like 10 of them, and I can't even name them.
First of all, she didn't sing it as good as Nina Simone.
Right.
But that song came out in 1964, pretty much. And so you gotta understand how far back we're going.
Oh, okay.
And what Nina Simone stood for at the time.
Okay.
You know, she definitely was going a fist up in
Yeah, Nina Simone.
there. Right.
Okay.
And, you know,
Very
Lauryn
powerful.
Hill-
Very
Lauryn Hill
powerful.
shot her out.
Yeah, very powerful.
So you gotta
So
understand.
she didn't represent her song
Correct.
in a good way.
Correct.
It should have been more professional. It should have been more neat.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't professional,
But
it was
class, it
professional.
should have had more class.
I can't even say it wasn't class because she did. It was just a category what it was. She was professional. She was classy with the way she did it.
Right.
Because she covered up completely.
Right.
You know, for the fit of type, that didn't fit the element. So
Right.
in other words, it should have been like a neo soul singer singing that.
Well, okay, I feel it.
You see what I mean? You know.
It's like if you was to choose a rapper, you would have took like Common
Right.
or Most Def
Right.
or somebody like that.
Right.
Yeah, I feel you. I
So,
feel
so
you.
as far as singing, they should have had somebody else do that part. And there are some young neo soul singers as well.
Okay.
You know.
Right.
So that was my point. Like they could have picked any singer. I can't remember them sing Brown Skin. I can't think, but you know, right. You know what I mean? For some reason, I can't think of her name. That's one of my songs I like. But that's my whole point. And they do stuff like that.
We should know the name of these artists.
I can't.
But I'm
know
so
them
busy,
artists.
man. I listen to a lot.
I can't know all the names.
We should
And
know.
it comes to me with the shows on. I'm like, oh, that's
You're like, Billionnear Radio. They don't even know the artist.
yeah, you know, it's all right though. We're not gonna know everything.
Right.
We're not gonna know everything.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But here's something interesting, because I know you like this whole situation about the vaccine, Dr. Fauci.
Mhm.
Did you hear what they did to Dr. Fauci?
No. What did
So
do?
they actually reduced his allowance to $0.
No, they fired him, didn't they?
Yeah.
And took away all his bread.
Yeah. Yeah. But
They reduced him down to nothing.
yeah. Yeah.
What did he do to deserve that?
Well, they admitted that it was a man-made virus.
Oh,
Like I was telling
wow.
everybody, nobody wanted to listen to. And,
But I thought we already knew where it was
but the
invented.
American dollar was funding Wuhan. I love it when I'm right. I love it when I'm right. So what you?
Yeah, I know because they scientists go over there. I mean, they scientists come over here. Our scientists go over there. I mean, it's big business. It's big money. We don't run the world, so we gotta play our part and make sure that we get the most out of everything that's going on around us. We gotta make sure that we get the most. But you're right on that.
I just wanted to let you know that I knew what I was talking about. That's it. And I'm glad that it came out.
So that's why we didn't go to war with China.
What we're going to war with China to do?
Listen, COVID. If I'm the president and you messed up things like the way y'all messed it up, yeah, y'all had to give me something.
What did they mess up?
I would need money.
What did they mess up?
You ain't been living in this pandemic?
Nah, I haven't lived in the pandemic.
Oh, okay.
So tell me what did they
I
mess up?
understand how you can ask me that question.
All right,
I don't even want to answer it because I don't want to entertain ignorance.
Oh,
but
don't try to shoot back at me. Because you want to shoot back at me.
I'm not.
Let me break the
I didn't know we were shooting at each other.
Oh, you shot at me. But it's
What are you talking about?
We know how
I
petty
ain't know. I don't know.
we know how
I
petty
thought we
you
were
are.
just having a dialogue.
Listen,
I was trying to shoot
You
at
know
you.
how petty you are, and I'm fine that you're petty. and
I'm not
glad
petty
you're
at all.
Listen, I'm glad
You can't call me petty.
I can definitely call you petty.
I'm far from a petty person.
Petty hearted. Listen.
Come on, whatever, bro.
But listen.
Come on, bro.
So here's the thing.
I gave you shoestrings out my sneakers, bro.
Let me map this out.
All right.
There's a virus from China,
Right.
and it goes out.
Right.
Your answer is go to war with China.
It shut down the NFL, the NBA, all sport. People lost their businesses, their homes. People starved to death. People died by the millions. And you don't want to go to war.
So the virus is out there. Let me just get this right. The virus is out there, and it came from China.
Right.
You're saying go infect everybody, because that's where the virus is from, and go to war. Go into the country where the virus is, and go to war, and all your soldiers, everybody.
You gotta send those soldiers. We don't do that no more.
Why you don't go to war?
We can sit here and fight the war.
Oh, okay. Send missiles over?
There's all type of technology.
Just send missiles over?
Man, they got boats, man. They got everything. They got everything. They got everything.
That's why you're not in the military. That's why
Come
you're not,
on, man.
That's why you're not. Have you ever been in the military?
No, I haven't.
It's a reason.
But my family, I got family that literally fought in the war and survived. And they tell me everything. I need to know about war, guns, tanks, Apache helicopters, the jets, the destroyers, the new aircraft carriers, the new subs, all that stuff, bro.
I can't talk to you about the military because I wasn't in the military. All right, so we want to go to set your favorite topic.
Yeah, you know what? Speaking of that,
Yes, let's do it. All right. 'Cause everybody, you know what's funny? Everybody loves our sex topics, man. You know what I mean?
because we keep it 100.
And I save it for the middle of the show. I don't do it at the beginning. I save it like, all right, we're not going to bring
Because
it
we
right
keep
now.
it 100.
But you know,
Right.
what you got?
All right, right. So, if your woman, right, did something, right, that she never did before, would you think somebody else taught her that?
No.
So where did it come from?
Porn.
Oh, she just been practicing? And then out of nowhere,
Well,
she just came up with this new trick.
so a lot of times women, they have their little girls' night out. They also have little sex toy conventions. And they also have hair salons that we have, you know, barbershops. And a lot of conversations come up in those conversations, and they always saying, you need to try this next time you get a chance. You need to try it next time you get a chance. They do exactly what we do.
I mean, trying it out and having experience with it is two different things.
What do you mean?
Just because you try it out don't mean it's going to come out that way.
What do you mean? I need more details. So what's the experience? All right, let's peel it off and come on with it.
All right. Say I'm in a relationship, right?
Right.
And then, say 3 months went by, right?
Right.
And I'm used to smashing you a certain way. Because, you know, that's how we usually get down, right? I ain't saying we don't mix it up.
Right.
And, you know, it ain't powerful, it ain't Olympic gold medal way.
Right. Right.
But out of nowhere, I give you $1,000.
Right.
I never gave her $1,000 before, right?
Right.
And I give her 1,000, right?
Right.
And the next thing I know, she could suck a watermelon through a straw. Where did that come from?
What?
Where did that come from?
$1,000.
And next thing you know, it's crazy. I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, she just up like she never fucked me before. And I'm like, where did you learn this?
She already had an energy. You just showed
She was just waiting on 1,000. She was just waiting on that stat.
See, so for me, I have levels and gears.
Right.
See, I don't believe that. So back in my player days, right? I used to do my thing.
Right.
It was levels and gears.
Okay. Okay.
So for me, it's like, all right, I might come at you at 10%,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Depending on how this goes, you're gonna keep it 10%.
I ain't never did that.
I know.
I always came with 100. I
That's
always
right.
150.
That's the difference.
You get monstered.
I can monster you at 10%.
I don't
10%
know.
monster. But what I'm saying is, but depending on how long we're together,
Right.
I pull out different arsenals, like a martial arts ninja. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I need to keep the relationship or the situation spiced up.
So you saying that's what women are doing?
Of course, but I do it. That's why I get it. Because I can't bring the whole bag. Like, you got a whole bag of goodies. I'm not gonna give a whole bag of goodies. See, every week or every 2 weeks, I'm gonna have something different I bring to the table.
All right, let me say something else. I'm about to cross your.
All right, cross over.
Bang! So, you got a doggy style, right?
Okay,
And supposedly she ain't supposed to be taking it in the butt, right?
okay,
So you stick one finger in her butt while you doggy style. You probably start with your thumb, right?
okay,
Then you put a finger in there, right?
okay,
Then you put 2 fingers in her butt that ain't supposed to be taken,
okay,
right?
okay.
And then she realized, hold
Okay.
up, he don't know I'm taking it like this,
Right,
right?
right.
And then push away, like,
Right.
woo! You know, try to act like she late with the response.
Right,
Like that response should have happened when I first put 2 fingers in your ass.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
3 minutes later, you gonna talk about some, ooh, like
I'm a little lost.
she been taking it in the ass, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. She been doing it.
Is that how you feel?
That's how I feel. I'm feeling like women. They tricky, man. They tricky.
I don't believe that.
Man, you can't trust them, bro. You can't trust them.
I don't
And
believe
another thing is, you just don't know.
I don't understand how you feel just because of that experience. Because you're making it seem, so you gotta understand, depending on the situation, they may like it, not know they like it. But they might have had it done years ago, haven't done. So they could have done it 5 years, 6 years ago, and never done it again until you did that again. So
A woman that ain't never had it like that before, bro, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna go down that easy, bro. I had a woman ask me to do that, and when we attempted it, it just wasn't going down because she was going to wake up the whole building.
everybody's situation, so you gotta understand, every situation is different. You're equating that one situation fits all. I'm telling you, it's not. Every situation is different. For every time you feel like something, I can show you something does not. That's what they understand. So that person there, that fits that situation. It's not going to fit other situations. Everybody's situation is different.
I'm trying to figure out how you know where did this come from. That's all I'm saying. You ain't been doing it. Now all of a sudden I give you a stack and you pull out the bag of tricks.
This is a real story. This is a metaphor.
It's real life. I ain't telling you no names and situations,
No,
but
I don't want the name. I'm just saying, because the things that you come up with, it's like, all right, I put a finger in, and now I put it in the butt. So, okay, she faking me out the whole time. No, that don't mean she faking you out. She didn't feel like doing it then. So what? Like I said,
so she go from not taking it to taking 3 and 2 fingers in her ass.
Yeah,
Just out of nowhere.
yeah, she probably did it years ago.
And she a virgin.
You know what? All right, listen. So check this out, right?
She a virgin in that area. She a virgin in that area. And she automatically jumps into 2 or 3 fingers out of nowhere.
You don't know she virgin.
I'm telling you she is. Or that's how she brought it across to me.
So let's go on this.
They sneaky, bro.
All right, so let's
They
just
sneaky.
let's mix the sex up a little bit, right? So if the guy cheats, right?
Right.
And he's married or
Right.
engaged, right?
Right.
He gets caught.
Right.
Should he get the ring back?
If he cheats
He cheats.
and he gave her a ring,
Right.
no, he can't get his ring back. Because you voided the contract.
I think
That's not on her.
I
That's
think-
on you.
I think he should always get his ring back,
Why?
because if you do something to me, I don't want nothing of yours. Take that. I don't want nothing that's even remind me. Keep the whole thing. I don't need nothing from you. Take this with you.
That's dumb.
Or I may pawn it.
Yeah, then that's smart.
I mean, porn and get
Yeah,
the
that's
money.
smart.
I'm not going to wear it.
Yeah, get the money.
But what about alimony? What if what if he cheats, right?
Right.
Or better yet, let's switch with the girl cheats.
Right.
And you pay her alimony.
Right.
Should she still get alimony?
No, she shouldn't. She shouldn't. And that's supposed to be law. But women still get it.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they be the ones be doing the most trifling stuff on the planet. Right? They do. They be doing the most trifling stuff on the planet. And they get away with it. Because the law is set up that way. The law is set up that way. The law is set up for them, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
So what do they do that's so trifling?
All right, like I said, she know one way of giving you head, right? And you like, oh, this all right. I mean, okay. Then out of nowhere, you like, oh my God! Damn, girl! What the girl? The fuck, break? Get off me, man! Get it, man! Man. I said, whoa! Bitch, when I say whoa, I mean whoa! I'm talking about that type of head, bro. That type of head.
No, I don't know what that is.
And it came out of nowhere.
Never in my life.
Somebody taught her that, bro.
Never in my life.
A pimp taught her that. A pimp boy taught her that. And sent her back home to you.
How do you always twist these things, bro? I don't know how.
The pimp boy taught her that and sent her back home to you, bro. You ever see Dead Presidents? You see how he slid up on that car? Hey, did you, girl? The lollipop in his mouth. Remember when he pistol whipped her in the hallway? Who you think taught her that?
That's probably your favorite part. That was your favorite part of the whole movie.
Who you think taught her that?
You might rewind that all the time. Watch the whole
Oh,
thing.
you getting that sweet. You getting that. Who you think taught her that? That's the way it is, bro.
That's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
So you don't think she should get alimony? Pretty much what you're saying.
If she was in the wrong, no. He should get the house. He should be able to keep his money, and she should get in an Uber and go about her business. She should leave with nothing. She should leave with nothing he paid for, because now she's on her own, and she made that choice. She had a husband. She had a provider. She voided the contract. So whatever I bought you, leave it. Whatever you paid for, take it, and the Uber is waiting for you outside. And leave them car keys too.
So you think she ain't supposed to get alimony?
Nothing. She ain't getting nothing.
But you know the court.
And her girlfriend gonna be driving her whip.
You know the court's gonna give her.
For real. Her girlfriend gonna be in her whip.
But you know the court's gonna give her alimony. You know that, right? There we going right now.
The court's gonna give her alimony because they suckers, man. They some suckers, man. If I was the judge, all the men would love me, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, she ain't getting shit, bro.
Well,
Everything that you paid for, everything that you gave her, take it back right now. Right now. She, matter of fact, before she leave my courtroom, did he buy you a car? Oh, he did? Okay, could you please give those keys to the baby? Thank you. Any of that jewelry on that he bought you? Yeah, take that off too. Please give that to the baby.
all right, so
And if she act crazy, I'm sending her right to jail.
all right, so
Right to jail.
okay,
See you
so
later. Bye bye.
You live in a fairy tale world.
Hey, that's real.
Okay, all right. Let me go. You're in a fairy tale world.
All right, good.
She also has your children. See, I had to zoom in.
Now you changing the game up in the ninth inning, bro.
That's the way the game goes, though. See,
Now you switching the game in the ninth inning, bro.
I told you I was saving that pitch. But I was like, okay, now you said what you said.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna break out the pick.
Oh, man. You don't change the game.
So, right.
You don't change the game.
So now, she has the children.
She has the children.
She cheated.
She get to keep the car.
She cheated.
Her and the kids get to keep the house. I gotta take that up. I gotta take that.
So that means that she still gets alimony.
If I can get around the alimony and show receipts of how I take care of the children, then I would like to do that.
Why would you want to even do that? Why would you want to adjust the lifestyle of your children?
I'm not going to adjust the
No,
lifestyle.
I'm just, I don't want to go to the kids.
I want to make sure the bills is being paid. I'm going to pay the mortgage, right? I'm going to make sure the kids have clothes. I'm going to make sure they have everything for school and activities.
That's not how that works.
I'm going to make sure they got stuff to go out to the movie. I'm going to make sure they have all their electronics, books, pencils, all that stuff they need.
You still got to take care
I
of it.
want to take care of it. I want to see receipts for this.
But you still got to take care of her lifestyle because she's the mother of your children. So
I got to take care of her lifestyle.
Yes, you do.
No, I ain't doing that.
Because that's tied to your children.
No, Gucci ain't tied to my children. Louis Vuitton not tied to my children.
Was there her lifestyle before y'all?
Listen, bro, nah.
If it is,
Nah.
the judge gonna say it needs to continue.
Then I need to call Chad.
You know what I mean? You're not gonna say names on here. You're not gonna say names. I can't.
I need to call my youngest.
Yeah, we not. No, but that's how it works.
She just knocked upside her head, bro.
Unfortunately, so what? So you know what's sad about you thinking that way?
What's that?
That's your son or daughter's mother.
So?
Dude, it's not about you. It's about your son and your daughter.
I ain't even want to kill her, man, but she would be hickey or something.
You would hurt your son or daughter's mother? Because here's the part you're not catching.
What?
Because now you're going to shatter your relationship with your children because they're going to hate you for what you did to their mother.
Correct. You're absolutely correct, bro.
That's how touchy it gets.
But they don't care. Nobody care about that, man. Nobody care about that emotional stuff, man.
Who don't care?
When it get heated, don't nobody care about that.
The young children, they do. They get upset about that. And if we find out you did anything,
I'm gonna explain it to my kids first.
You can't.
Why?
They're not going to. First
I'm
of
gonna
all,
sit them down and talk to them like I do every day.
and they're going to hate you.
No, they're not. They're gonna tell me to do it. My kids, if I told my kids right now, look, I'm about to whip your mother ass. Okay, Daddy.
That's not how that works.
Hey, you know, kids can secretly not like you. You know that, right? You think you're doing a good job, but behind the scenes, your kids could not like you.
But when it comes to the mother, and they like their mother, and they love their mother, it's the same way with your mother. You won't let nothing happen to your mother.
All right, what about if I'm the one that's always home
No,
and I'm raising?
What I'm saying is, if they love their mother, just say, you won't let nothing happen to your mother,
No, I won't.
so they won't let nothing happen to their mother.
They know I'm not gonna whip my ass like that.
In other words, you just gotta walk away.
I'm just gonna beat her with a belt. I'm just gonna beat her with a belt.
Just give her her money and walk away.
I ain't doing that.
So for you, you're like, listen, yeah, I know it's a tough subject, right? But if the kids involved, it changed everything.
Let's get one more track in for these people. So we rest our minds for 2
Get
minutes.
a nerve on that one.
2 minutes.
Get a nerve on that one.
Let's
Yeah, you got no answer for that.
I mean,
That you can do, man. You gotta let that ride. Take that L.
I'm gonna take that L, bro. You know what? I'm gonna take it because I think you're giving me good advice.
I always give you good advice.
I think you're giving me good advice.
Because I love you, man. Why do you give you good advice?
So I'm gonna take it. But this is what we're talking about right here, bro. Yeah. Let that rock, Toucan. Am I doing something?
Gosh, I'll be glad when.
Girl, you shouldn't be ashamed. Please don't let your pride make you feel some kind of way. Keep doing your thing, make the little bitches hang. Like that niggas winning. Don't hurt the damn problem. That pussy 5 for his money on the floor. Get up, every way, You running up the price that ain't nothing, up the spice that ain't nothing. Yes, I'm pissed, but I'm cutting. I got turkeys that I'm buying. I'm that bitch, she been whining. If I bitch you in me buying, tell you man, she be buying. She bring some guts, you be giving me that work. Tell her to go in the strut. I be making her confess. Back at home, she get it less. So she come to me whenever she just wanna be impressed. She reminds me of my ex. So she trying to find the kind of list. Girl, you should make a shine. Please don't let your pride make you feel some kind of way. Keep doing your thing, make the little bitches high, make them ring us when you're come with nothing down the block. Never see pride for this money on the floor. You fuck it up, every rain for now. Now, I sniffed it and I dipped it, I dipped it and I sniffed it. You know, I tipped it, you call me Jack the Ripper. I mix it in the winter, you know, with the slips. And you want my submission, nigga, come and get it. Come and get it, come and get it. That ass so fat, baby, feeding all my chatter. In the first 40 years, she had me all out the ladder. She took my Louis belly, then she fucked me for a sweater. My back's a big boy, I'm exploding to the back. My jewels tell me, you went for a goose cut. Yeah, your ass is snapped. Girl, you should make a shine. Please don't let your pride make you feel some kind of way. Keep doing your thing, make the little bitches high, like that niggas winning. Come with nothing down the clock.
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah. That was your son, right?
Yeah, it can wait, bro. But
That was your son, right?
No.
You want part of that one?
Oh, you talking about on the track? Yeah. Oh, I've been talking on the phone. Yeah, that's my son. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Make it sit fine.
Right. You know, be glad when the radio version comes out.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
The radio edits.
We working.
But let's close this thing out, right?
We got time.
We got time?
Yeah.
All right, final topic. Final topic.
Okay.
Spoiled Philly. The Dollar Boys. You hear about the dance group Dollar Boys?
I heard of him.
Right. So the dude is actually being held in the Dominican Republic. They went to go shoot.
Philly Wonder Woman been talking about.
They went to go shoot a video.
About that.
They went to go shoot a video. And here's the thing though. They got him for sex trafficking.
Ooh.
And they said it's sex trafficking. Ooh. And he's saying it's not sex trafficking. They're actually going to shoot a video.
Right.
For rap, and they're going to the hottest dance groups out, pretty much in Philly.
Right.
But the problem is he's already been charged in 2017. He said he used or molested 3 boys, so he's going for charge. He's saying he's innocent of those charges, but that's what it ties into. He took minors over here, 14, 15, 18. I think one was 12.
So he took little boys with him to the Dominican Republic.
To shoot a video. The Dollar Boys dance.
And Dominican Republic is actually
Dominican Republic, they're holding them right down some horrible conditions. And they even saying over there, there's nowhere to flush toilets or nothing.
I know, I seen it. I know what it's like.
And the crazy thing, he said that you only eat if your family brings you food. You know how family is, he's barely eating. It's crazy.
Yeah, they prison is like locking you in a little town.
Right, but what do you think about the whole situation? Like, do you think he's innocent? Do you think
he's innocent until proven guilty? And I can't really speak on it, but yeah, Philly Wonder Woman was talking about. I didn't know it was that deep.
Well,
she didn't get into detail like that
because he's detained in the Dominican Republic.
Right, and they talking about bring him home. And
I don't know how much.
That's all over the ground. It's all over the ground. It's all over the ground.
It's trending news. You don't have no opinion on that one, huh? You got an opinion on everything. Yeah, right? You know, you breathe like that.
Because some stuff you don't want to touch. You I
We
mean?
touch everything in Billionaire
Yeah, I
Radio.
know, but
We
you know,
touch everything. Nothing's off
I don't
limits.
have no real information. I
That's
can't
why
really
we're
speak
that's
on
why
it.
we're the Troll Brothers.
Right.
That's what we do.
I can't really speak on it, bro. But if he doing what they say he doing, you gotta take that. You bought that.
I mean, I think it's definitely unfortunate because we don't know what's going on,
Right. You got
you know. But okay, so we can close it out.
You close it out.
We can close it out.
Definitely close it out.
Listen, thank y'all for tuning in to Billionaire Radio. Listen, you can check us out for the Billionaire Radio on YouTube, you know, to catch the show. Also, hey, we live on Glockware every Tuesday, 1 o'clock. Appreciate you too, Ken. Appreciate that. Our sponsor today was an outfit for you. Appreciate you, Michael Keenan. We do what we do. We're going to catch y'all next Tuesday. And we out, right? 'Cause I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm not out, but I'm out.
But the party's not over. The party's not over.
Billionaire.